Is this house haunted? Group 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this house haunted? Group 1. Is this house haunted? Group 1. It has a lot of trash in it. Bad energy, bad vibe, trash in the house. It has a lot of trash, needs heavy cleansing. It's cleansing. However, with the warning card, I feel there could be one ghost around your house. It doesn't live in your house though. It's not supposed to enter, or it can't enter, but around it, yes, it can roam around it. But it's not attracted by the trash, it's just on its own, okay? You could live in a beautiful place, nearby could be a beautiful nature. Something beautiful like a meadow, forest, forestation, vegetation area. However, that territory, the meadow, if you have a meadow nearby your house, could have been afflicted by the worst, and there is some negative energy. I don't recommend going there too often, and I don't recommend taking herbs from there to your place or to your home. It has negative energy connotation, that meadow. Regardless, yeah, it's from war times. Regardless, that could be a really angry soul, like of a widow or a woman that comes back to your home if you collect herbs in that meadow. So don't. Displacement, yeah, just a lot of trash in the home. You need to cleanse that energy there. Garlic too on the corners in the house, you know. Salt in the corners of the house. Cleanse it all. Also unclutter it or cleanse it from stuff that hasn't been cleaned. Like maybe you have even piles of uncleaned stuff, right? You need to clean them. The clutter doesn't help. It's like this trash energy there in this house. It's all. Maybe it's not even your house that you're asking, you know, just a house. It's just a reading about a house that you inquire about. That's that here. Thank you for being here. Blessings, bye. 2. Is this house haunted? Group 2. This house is cursed. People teamed up for it to curse it. They put something in the house, nearby the house, like by the stairs, or hid something in there, and they teamed up for it to have many illusions, and for it to be empty, like empty house, like no money, no finance. People teamed up for it. They put up something, some type of a spell, like a hanged man spell, you know, like when perspectives are changed. It's like, and to make this house a devil's house, you know, like the house that is upside down or reversed, hanged man's house. They put a curse on it. Black spell. Definitely black work. I'm seeing some weird, like sectarian type of a thing. Perhaps some type of other type of religion. Maybe even for someone it's LaVey Satan Church members. But it's those that are not really like... they're not really like going to the church. They're like 50-50. They're doing something else on the side, and then they go to the church. Like they're not usual members of the church, is what I want to say. And they could position them, like I'm seeing somebody in red and with weird hats with red gowns and stuff like that. It could have been medieval practitioners, like some witch cult or some shit like that, and like dark priestesses, and they've tried to put magic and spell work onto your home because there's somebody very powerful in your home, and this is why they did it. either a powerful emblem in your home, a powerful object in your home, or something powerful that had to be hexed by them. Yeah. This was a team effort, and they soared high and away, okay? They could have left you in isolation, practiced for you to be in dirt, isolated in this house. Or for some of you, for you to get away from this house, because there is something powerful inside it, or an object, or somebody powerful lived there in that place, and they want you to be gone because of it, because it can give you power, the object, or that somebody powerful's energy, piece of shit that they left there. They don't want you to have it, so you have to like find it, or to ask for through a spell to find it, to get it, at least energetically. Then you'll reunite with that piece, and then you can like bash them back. You can control them. Yeah, they're really scared of it. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be the end of them if you figure it out. Literally the end of like death of them. They're gonna rot inside out. Yeah, because they put so many illusions on top of you. Maybe even like talk to yourself. It's because of these illusions. They put a spell work on you. Yeah, it's like Hangman Devil's house. That was a team effort. There could have been a person. They're hiding, they're veiling themselves. However, it could be someone you know, someone who was very close to you, and they contacted these witchcraft practitioners, spellcraft, to revenge in some shape or form. To be completely honest, why the revenge? It's because they're just shitty people. Scrambled eggs, I'm seeing. Somebody could be really bad at cooking. Someone who hates you can't even make scrambled eggs. This could be a sign for somebody here. They can't even make scrambled eggs, or they joke that they can't even make scrambled eggs. This is your enemy. Envy. I think envy. This person could have big envy. Very likely a woman. Could be blonde. Yeah, that's that here. You need to find the object or the thing and reverse the curse. More so just to reunite with the thing, the object, the spell, with the spell, and then you will just crush them all. They will rot. That's all. Okay, group 2. Thank you for being here. Blessings. Bye. 3. Is this house haunted? Group 3. First of all, you have plenty enemies who may want to have your house if you live there. There's something good in that house, or territory, more so territory. They want to have that territory. It could be abundant, good territory. They want to have it. This could be in a beautiful place, in a touristic place, in a seasons when people relax, chill, and the summer places. And this is why these greedy assholes want your place. Okay? They're greedy. It's about money, finance, and greed. Many enemies could want your place. Speaking of, these enemies are flying away, or could have flown away. But some just flew away or displaced elsewhere, okay? So they don't have an eye on you anymore, but there are some who still are predisposed towards it, so keep an eye out for it. With the direction and goals for somebody who chose this group, you could have a situation at home where you have with grief card, you could have either mentally or terminally ill person in your home, and then this person, if they die, then it will be haunted, and like badly, because this person could have been possessed. They're possessed. What possessed them? Direction and ghost. With the direction and ghost, this could have been a ghost. On the back of the deck, there was, when I chose this card, that was when I pulled them, when I flipped, there was the mimicry card chose. Someone thinks that I choose the cards. It literally doesn't fucking matter. I could literally pull cards out of my ass and I would still say the same fucking message. I'm not a tarologist. Direction goes. I don't read cards. I'm just a psychic, literally. For your visual entertainment and beauty. Cards. Very nice, beautiful tools to put down on earth. Right, grounding tools, tasks. Listen, there's a ghost around your home and it's been possessing. If you saw something, that ghost possessed that either mentally ill or terminally ill member. They're not the same as they were before because they've been possessed ever since, and this ghost, it's like a leech, and they could have mimicred. They could have shown up themselves. If you saw a ghost that showed up themselves as some negative energy is watching me. Why are you still on my channel? You've got nothing else to do? Are you wishing for your own death? I hope so, and I think so. Because you can't be on my channel otherwise. You're wishing for your own downfall. For your finances to go on the lowest. For you to literally be absolutely drained out of your powers. Because I'm taking it right now, as you're watching. As a hateful entity. If you're watching this as a hateful entity, I'm taking your good energy away. I'm taking your vital force, so thank you. Anyways, direction and ghosts. See, there's this thing, okay? This entity, whomever this is, it leached off and it could have mimicred, it could have shown up, you could have seen something as a ghost outside of your house that looked like a family member. If you have experienced this, or you saw something weird like that, or in the mirror, something connected to you seeing your family member where they weren't. This is a sign for you. This is a ghost that took them over, infiltrated them. And I'm sorry, this is because your family member had some evils in them beforehand. Evils and no protection, some type of evil energy and no protection over them. Perhaps they didn't believe anything, or perhaps they just were very against any type of protection or stuff like that, against energy, spell work, against religion or any type of beliefs. That's a problem. And they got infiltrated. With the direction, honestly, you need to fly away from this home, from this house, from this place. You need to find another home. This feels like it. Because if this negative energy leech is attached, you will always feel this way. You will feel weird in this house. And if they possess this house, then you'll just always feel weird this way. It will manufacture against your growth. There is something abundant though that you can get from the energy of the house. There is something abundant here. So you need to find out. Perhaps you can use this energy in some negative but good shape or form. Like through negatives to gain something. If you can't find out, then you can do it. If you... yeah. You know, the thing is with this protection card, okay, I'm sensing some black magic protecting. So this is why I said, if you can find out how to do something and use that energy, negative energy for good, then that's, you know, that's the good thing here. Because this is dark protection I'm sensing here. Black spells and black energy particularly. Someone here needs to release their guilt. You need to release your guilt. Perhaps for doing something to the enemy. Yeah, if you did magic spells for enemy, release your guilt. You know? Okay, that's it. For group 3. Thank you for being here. Blessings, bye. Oh, wait. Some enemy may try to torture you to win. Oh my god, you have some really bad enemy here. What are they up to? Wait. Yeah, listen, this enemy is very, very abrupt and dangerous, okay, that you have here. For some of you, this enemy, they are the absolute worst. This enemy is super nasty. Don't confuse them with some other enemy. It's not the other person. Not the other person. You don't need to confuse them. It's not the other person. This enemy is nasty. This is how you will know it. This enemy is really nasty. Listen here. What you need to do is to literally bash against their resources. Bash against their resources. Spell work against their resources. You need to suck them dry, then they will be empty-handed, fall on their knees. Bash them, their resources, bash them. Strong spell work against their resources, okay? If you have somebody that you can do spell work with in a team, you have a sacred bond with somebody, sacred space, and I don't mean a troubled relationship. I mean sacred space. Someone you actually, truly freaking bond with. Not someone you have arguments with, troubles with, not someone you have some weird-ass karmic traumatic bond with. I mean sacred space. Then you can team up with them, and with team efforts you can connect and crush against the enemy. Otherwise, if you connect with your karmic, you will lose out. So act in territory. You must also instill fear in them in some shape or form. You need to dominate. You need to dominate the enemy. You need to run their resources dry. Okay, thank you for being here. Blessings, bye. Powerful. I had, while cleansing the energy, I had Kazakhstan. So someone could be from Kazakhstan, and I heard paparazzi. So Lady Gaga Paparazzi song. It's like follow you until you let me, paparazzi. Someone here thought, well, maybe it resonates with you or somebody else. Someone here needs to get out of their, like, put their head out of their fucking ass, because you are way too egotistical, egomaniac. To someone here is too high up in their ass, their head in the clouds, in the sky, and their ass still in the diapers. Listen, someone needs to get out of their ass here. Someone seriously does. I don't know with whom this will resonate, but someone really does need to do that, because your ancestors becoming your enemies. They're ashamed and disappointed in you. Literally. Like, shame on you, shame on your family is what I'm hearing. I don't know what you did. But this will resonate with somebody specific. I don't know. I'm seeing swords, so this person could be extremely angry towards me also. For what? I called out what your ancestors are saying? Yo. Save yourself for another enemy, alright? Let's see for group 4. Somebody else then. Somebody else, group 4. Is this house haunted? Group 4. Your house is not haunted. That you're asking about. The house isn't haunted. It is cursed by the black marriage. It's a black marriage. Somebody had married somebody. Literally, it could have been a male that married somebody that is cursed, like a cursed widow energy, trash energy, awful person, manipulative person, some type of successor. You went through a black marriage, and now you're inquiring whether the house is haunted. You yourself chose to curse yourself. You went through black marriage. Either you or somebody in this house went through the black marriage. Black marriage means you marry either a widow with trash energy, absolutely awful energy, or somebody super manipulative, awful person who is soaked through with this like disgusting energy that has these generational curses on top of them because of as a karmic reward or as literal unworked traumas, issues, etc. From the generational curses, isn't a curse breaker and just continues the narrative, okay? And somebody here was thinking with their pants when they married this person. What were you thinking about, or somebody else, when they married the black marriage? Look at this wrath. Wrath be upon you and your family is because of this black curse, black magic curse. You married some type of, I don't know what that is, leech, or widow, some real trash energy. You or somebody else. And it's gonna be exposed. People are gonna see this. And this person happily holds the scepter and is deceptive, hangs out happily with their friend, and talks about this, how good it is. You could have also, black marriage could indicate also you married an enemy. Either way, you married in, and when you connected physically, etc., with this person, either you or somebody else, again, taking how it resonates, could be a story about someone who was in this house before, but most of it feels like it's a male, either who is watching or about a male. When they got married, they cursed themselves, their spirit, and now you could start looking dry. Dry as fuck. You can't see shit because this person affects you. And there is a real fear in this pile. It's real fear. It's karmic fear. Fear of betrayal. This person, this marriage is the end of you. Yeah, they also are going to expose you or themselves to other people, like say something. This person could be neglectful in relationship. Yeah. Group 4, I do sense that in your 60s you're gonna become poor. And you're going to become what you never wanted to witness or be, or like an enemy. Leechful, poor. Because of these karmic indecisions. You could go to practitioners, but they can't help you. It always goes dry. It's like you married your enemy. It always goes dry. Everything always goes dry. Also, like their genital is your enemy. Your marriage's genitals is your enemy. Especially women's here. It's a snake. You can't see it for shit. It's like you're blinded. You're blindfolded. It's like it's a cross on you. It's like they crossed you out. Maybe this was even manipulated specifically, that this person wanted you. They crossed you out and they did whatever they could to get to you. And they got to you. You married them. And you broke some curse and you got in with even more magnanimized curse. It's even more magnanimous, very huge curse from this person that you married. Or some other male in the family. Or I'm really sensing I'm telling this to a male here who actually married somebody. Or, yeah, confirmation. Or somebody who married somebody. This is your enemy. This is your greatest enemy. You have these panics. You may have panic attacks. This is not because, oh, there's something wrong with you. That you live, my dear, you live with an enemy. You married a comic and then you're like, oh, but maybe this, but maybe that. Maybe this exposed that. No. Your enemy is right next to you. Okay? Exposed. They could literally be emotionally distant. They don't want to discuss things with you. They don't go in depth. They're like, this person argues with you. It's feathers throwing, punches, feathers. Or they're just emotionally distant, discharged, and they just talk to their friend about you. You could have noticed, or you will notice, they talk to their friend about you. And they're going to start to piss you off. And you're going to notice how they leech off of you. You married an enemy here. Your house isn't cursed by anything else but your own marriage here. It's the shittiest decision you could have made, okay? Gosh, I don't know what else to add. If you want to get rid of them, you need to do not just a cord cutting, you need to cut them off, oh God, meticulously and harshly, like drastic cord cutting. You know, like, this person is a true leech. They're already like infiltrated in you. Here's how white magic will help. Do white magic. Go for the highest light, do white magic. But like divine light. You need like a, I don't know, a divine feminine to break the curse. And a real one, therefore. Someone very powerful in divine energy. And you need to feel regret. And like guilty for that poor decision that you've made. With the white light, there is particularly strong emotion that needs to be cursed out, to cast it out. But I'm saying only white light can do this. It's like a big blasting spell. Like repeating and repeating again to just like remove this energy, removal. It's your own poor decision. Literally. You need to cleanse with the white light. Like strong blast. You can't do this with some weak, whatever prayer. You can't. No, strong blast. This is like fear thy enemy and you marry one. Bruh. I don't know what else to add here in the spell. I'm just trying to figure out, but it's already another readings topic. How to blast this curse, how to remove it, how to cleanse, whatever. You need to throw it in the trash, honestly. Okay. Thank you for being here. Blessings. Bye.